Welcome to Mudding with BEAGS. This is episode 34. And today, I'm going to try to help you pull your head out of your tail. And if we can accomplish that, we've done something. I wish you luck. And in other news, well, I just don't even know what to say about this. It's sad. Oh, this is just something else. The idiocracy of this world. I don't know what to say. Anyways, let's go mudding. This is 1914. White House got a tent in the Rose Garden. This is a view of the executive mansion over the West Wing, looking east past the Treasury along Pennsylvania Avenue to the Capitol. And that right there is where the head numbnuts lives. And we'll go in there and look, see what's going on here. See what we got. We got windows below ground right here. In case you need them, there's ground level right there. I do believe they redid this, so it's not like this anymore. I do believe more windows below ground, so your ground levels up here. That's interesting. And they gutted this at one point, earlier. Who knows what this thing really looked like in the beginning? I guess that's the sacrificial altar for, the crazy people in the White House to go sacrifice little gnomes or whatever they do up there. I don't know. New Occidental Hotel. Okay, homebrew. Okay. There's the Capitol. Don't even look real, does it? Jeez. Look at portals. Got antennas right there. Antennas that get you some free ether. Gets you some free energy up in there. Got some smokestacks that ain't smokestacks. Got some domes up here. It could be like a wind catcher up there. Wind goes in and it moves around, cools. It acclimates your air, your heating and cooling, and then shoots out the other side. Ooh, that's a big old building. I forget, that's the Treasury building, I believe. I does believe. Boy, that don't look like something we built. I don't believe. Got trolleys. Got Fred right there. Fred, in case you don't know, in case you're new here, is the horse that built America. And by that, I mean that these fools want us to believe with their official history, there's an ether antenna, more portals, and a portal right there, that they built this world in this time frame in horse and cart times. And so basically, Fred is a representation of how stupid that idea is. And it's just fun to joke about. So anyways, Fred is the horse that built America, and I know that was kind of hard to see, but you'll get a better look at Fred in a little bit, I'm sure. April 1865. This would be during the Civil War, basically the destruction campaign to get rid of the old world buildings. Richmond, Virginia, ruins of Galileo Mills. A water wheel in the Galago. I can't even speak properly tonight. Let's see, flour mill. Just told you. On the James River after its destruction in the Great Fire of 1865. Great Fire, I believe that the story goes that they set fire to their own town so the Union couldn't get it. So there's a bunch of horse shit. I mean, who's going to set fire to their own city? I mean, you know, that just sounds stupid. Anyways, got arched windows down here, more arched windows. I believe this is an old world tech here. What this is a way of holding the buildings together. It's a strengthening point, and it would run through here, and then it would go out the other side, and it would create a strength to the building to hold them more secure. Anyways, I think those are an old world type technology, even though it's simple. I don't know, just something interesting. This is also, I believe, telltale sign of old world. This right here is where you would have floor joist. The wood floor joist would go into the wood here, and they would slip into these holes here. And I believe anytime you see that, I think that is a very, probably a telltale sign of the old world. So that's something to look for in your research. Anywho, what else we got? We got Atlantic City, New Jersey, 1910, Young's resident on $1 Million Pier. Okay, $1 Million Pier in 1910. The marble encrusted, are you shitting me? Okay, Venetian villa at #1 Atlantic Ocean Avenue of showman and real estate developer Captain John Young. Okay, so some guy they gave some free buildings to. We got ladies in uniform. That's probably boss man in a boater hat. We got here, got something interesting there. Huh. Got your Tartarian lion. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it? I said the word Tartaria. I'll say it about 14 more times tonight. Why not? I can. I'll say it. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it. There's another line. Tartarian line. I believe that is a representation of the old world. Whether you call it Tartaria or Planet Pop Tart or Civilization of Poptaria, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. Call it whatever you want as long as you and I know what we're talking about. But right now, Tartaria is the name that seems to fit and make sense to most people. Okay? Is it the right name? Is it the correct, perfect, absolute truth of the name? Hell no. You gotta use your head. So anyways, if I say Tartaria, substitute old world in your mind, and I don't mean Europe. I mean the old world that was taken away from us and that, that built these old buildings, and these old structures, and this old technology. I don't know what's going on here, little hanky panky. That is pretty right there, whatever that is. But anywho, got some windows on ground level there. That's interesting. That's interesting how this one is slightly higher than that one. That's something. There's another window below. I mean, why would you build such a beautiful little building and then put these stupid little windows down here? That don't make sense. Let's see what else we got. Little creepy cherub people. Phoenician lady, maybe? Could be, I don't know, maybe. These are interesting little symbols. I wonder if these are like capacitors right here. There's your antenna for your ether. And that kind of looks weird right there. I don't know. I can't see the top of that one. Shoot. There's another ether antenna. This could be the wind catcher here for the air conditioning system. Could be this cupola here. Could be. I don't know. That's something that, you know, I don't know if I guess it could be researched if you really knew what you were looking for and you got, you know, up under this building skirt and took a look and see how the inner workings. There's your diamond symbology. That's symbol of the old world. Got you a scrubbed cartouche there. These little things I keep coming back to. I don't know what they are though. Funky. But you know, that more diamond symbology back there. Oh, what's that? Some kind of doodad there. Man, there's just all kinds of little goodies on this thing. What was I talking about? I don't even know. Run my mouth about something, I'm sure. Let's see. So this is the $1 Million Pier. Okay, what a weird pier. Why would you put that on a pier? See, they must be talking about that's the pier. That looks like it's on land. Then again, I don't know. That's very strange. Anyways. Balloon. Dirigible. 1923. The fez wearers would seem to indicate, okay, a connection with the Shrine Convention held in Washington in June 1923. Fez wearers. I don't know what a fez is. Okay. Okay, right here. So that's a fez. Well, that's interesting. I learned something new there. How about that? Learn something new all the time with this old Mudflood research. Because, you know, it's all connected. Okay? Everything's connected. See, that's one thing that a lot of people fail to understand is that politics is connected to Mudflood, is connected to religion, is connected to spirituality, is connected to quantum physics, is connected to sacred geometry, is connected to movies, which is connected to music, which is connected to old photography and old films, and which is connected to boater hats and bowler hats, and which is connected to everything else. Dirigibles are connected to balloons, which are connected to planes, which are connected. Everything's connected. It's all connected. You just have to find the connections. There's a connection to everything somewhere at some level. What are these people doing? We all know I'm running my mouth. Maybe I'll just move on and we'll look at this dirigible before y'all get dizzy. I'm getting dizzy doing it myself. What would you do with this? I mean, what are you sending messages? Or, I mean, are they hanging from it? And I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. It's interesting. Moving on. Boston, Massachusetts, 1909, Copley Square Hotel. And I'm guessing they're letting you know where you're at because they don't want you to see there's a big old ether antenna there. Or a dragon coming off the antenna because that's normal. Okay. Alrighty. And what we got? Y'all, let's see. That's a weird rounded little area there, that corner. Strange. Symbology there. I wish I knew what all the symbols mean because it's very complicated. That's Boss Man right there. That's Mrs. Boss Lady in her uniform. Got windows and doors below ground here. That right there, look real close. You got to squint your eyes, but that is a window and door below ground right there. You got to look real close. And I bet you a nickel there's like a pavement light or something right there. I can't tell if that's a, it's hard to tell, but that's, I can't tell if that's a, it's either a window or a door, and I can't tell which. I can't see the angle enough, but I would, if I had to guess and throw a dollar bill down on it, I'd say that dollar bill will go towards window, but that is definitely something below ground right there. Oh, there's Fred. Fred is, in case you're still in confusion, the horse that built America. That's his ass end, in case you didn't know that. Here we got some more of that winder action right here. This looks like pavement light right here. And if you don't know what pavement light is, please go watch my Shedding New Light on pavement light video series, or you might live in a Mudflood City if video. And I got a couple of pavement light videos in case you need a little more. There's another horse that built, something, probably American, you know. They had more than one horse, and they moved everything around on these, suppose. This official, I'm giving you all official indoctrination now. I mean, you could get it somewhere else, like Wikipedia, and learn everything you need to know about it, and they'll tell you it there. But to get it here, you're going to have to hear it my way. Anywho, let me go on. Charcoal. Selling charcoal? Okay, look at the detail in these buildings. That represents the Taurus. Let's see. Could be a mercury ball antenna right there. Very interesting. And got an ether fencing up here. Very interesting. Some kind of weird design. That is just strange right there. Copley Square Hotel. Okay. And blah, 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 blah. What else we got? Some kind of design right there. Wonder if that's a dragon too, to match the other dragon. Got your arc light there. That's a real pretty light. I bet those are really worth a lot of money if you were to be able to find one today. Let's see. That's definitely pavement light right there. And that is, I think that's a window. And I think that's a window. These are windows below ground. I mean, what kind of numbnuts would put windows below ground? There's Wilma, that's Fred's girlfriend right here. Ain't she cute? Yeah, very cute. I hope that's Wilma. That might be a Wilma in disguise. I'm not sure. It might spot. Who knows? Let's see. Got arched windows over here. This is a Moorish looking building. Got your diamond symbology there. As above, so below. Very Moorish building. Looks like a portal that was removed there. That's interesting right there. Got a ether antenna there. That building's got a Moorish kind of look to it also. Back here, look at that right. Businesses there. Look at these fellas. They mean business. What we got here? T.P. Coleman. City. I can't read it. Shoot. Dadgrum ya. Got a big old arch back here. This is interesting. What's this doodad here? I don't know. Okay, alrighty. Miss anything? I don't know. I don't see nothing else that's really jumping out at me. Okay, moving on. Charleston, South Carolina. Unitarian and German Lutheran churches on Archdale Street, 1865. So this is Civil War era. This is a really bad photograph. I do understand, but it's really pretty. If you really, really look at it, if you really get into it and see the details and look closely, you know, there's a lot, even though these old photographs are beat up, you know, you get to see a lot of neat things. See, that's a facade. And then you got brick wall underneath. So we need our brick counter to add these bricks to the brick count. Because every brick counts, and we need to know all the bricks that were in this old world so we can get a determination so that we can take the ninnies and shove a brick up the keister. Because the day they can tell us where all these bricks came from is the day that I'll close shop and I'll never talk about Mudflood again. I'll walk away. I'll go talk about garden gnomes. That's what I'll do. I'll become the garden gnome king on YouTube. Yep, be old BEAGS the garden gnome man. That's what I'll be. Soon somebody can tell me where all these bricks came from. And I mean really tell me. Because a lot of people say, oh, we had capabilities of making any bricks. Yeah, we get them down in the manufacturing places. We made up the bricks. And oh, yeah, we got them on the building buildings. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. But see, that's all bullshit. I'm just saying. It's bullshit. I'm calling you out. Calling you out because that's not true. Just letting you know. We did not have the capabilities, the manufacturing capabilities to build the amount of bricks that were used in our world in the time frame they said that they were used. It didn't happen. And I'd look into the damn mortar while you're at it, while you ain't doing nothing. Go on, look into the mortar. Okay, go look into this business in between them bricks and get back to me on that too, because I think a little bit of something there along with that pyramid right there. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. Got some stained glasses as windows right there. Yeah, this old beat up picture, but there's a little something going on in here. That little area right there is interesting. And I'll remember, as always, the pictures will be in the description. You go and look them up your damn self and do your own thinking and looking and thinking and studying. Okay? You ain't got to, you know, that's interesting right there. That could be old portal, or it could be something they changed, or it could be even part of the wind catcher system. So I'm big on these wind catchers now. I think that they're a very interesting key. Wow, I don't know where to look. Okay, got this big old copal. This could be, you know, part of the wind catcher here. You know, very interesting. Wow, look at that. Oh, look at that old antenna. Man, it's just kind of interesting to imagine. I know this isn't what it is, so ninnies do not apply, but wouldn't it be interesting if that was like what energy looked like, if you could see it like all moving around and getting all crazy? That'd be neat. Oh goodness, look at all that. Does that look like a church? And since when, you know, does God need a building like that? Since when? Let me give you an idea. Since when does I'll give you the lay down, load down, skinny. Basically, in a nutshell, since when does God need anything from you? Does God need you to put money in a plate? No. Does God need you to facade the brick buildings to hide that the fact that theirs was brick? Count them bricks, Mr. Brick Counter. No, God doesn't need you to do that either. God doesn't need anything from you. You need something from God, though. I want to check into that. Look into that and see where that gets you. That's purty. I don't even know what that is, but that's purty. I need me one of those. I mean, that right there is straight out of Europe. We need to do a song. You know that song, Straight Out of Compton. We need a Straight Out of Europe, Straight Out of Tartaria. That was terrible, I know. This is why I'm not a singer. I do not sing well. That's not my thing. I could beat the hell out of some drums, though. When I was younger, I used to love to play the drums. Look at those things. You tell me that ain't technology. See, this old picture turning up some interesting things to look at, ain't now. Very interesting. Anything else down here? Let's see. That was just a wild looking picture. That's creepy. Alrighty. Okay, I don't see anything else I wants to look at. If you see something you wants to look at, we'll go look at it. Circa 1904, State Street, Rochester, New York. And let's see what we're going to look at. We're going to check out Fred, of course. Give Fred credit where credit is due, because Fred is the horse that built America, along with his cousin Wilbur back here. That's right. And there's Wilma. She's back here. They get around. They get around and do their thing. Look at them steps. We added them steps is there. Oh, and they got to have them some banks now. All these people got a lot of money they got to store. Oh, and we got doors below ground, windows and doors below ground. You got your underground drop down stairs right there, so you can get down to the underground. You got another one right here. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. That's Boss Man right there. Boss Man's doing his boss manning. And in case you didn't know, that's pavement light right there. That's all pavement light right there. And all up here, pavement light right there, all pavement light. Pavement light, pavement light, pavement light. I'm going to say it until you get it, okay? Pavement light. Check in the pavement light. Look at pavement light. I know you get tired of me saying it. You probably be like, man, I wish that fool would just quit saying the word pavement light. Well, guess what? I ain't going to quit saying it, just like I'm going to say Tartaria just for the hell of it. And Phoenix, because Phoenix's is important. Check out Phoenix's. And look at the facade on that building. I mean, this is in 1904. Count that up on your little piggies and let me know what you come up with. What kind of primitive ass people have got the ability to haul this shit around and build it up? Are you serious? You're telling me that these people here, these ones, this lady right here, this fella right here, that fella, that fella, that fella, okay, any of them fellas, okay, have got the smarts, intelligence, the tools, the time, the know-how, the freaking manufacturing capabilities, the supplies, the materials to build like that. Which part of kiss my ass don't you understand? Which one? I don't know. I mean, come on now. Excuse my French. Let's see. Look, fences up here and here. I mean, this stuff. I believe it would just grab that ether in the air, and they stored it up, and they had machines that are gone now. They destroyed them or got rid of them. They're not there anymore. So that's why we can't put these all the pieces together, because there's pieces of the puzzle missing. But through due diligence and the research and people sharing and putting things together and coming up with new ideas and collecting and things like this, we're going to come up and we're going to figure this out. I mean, I'm talking to people around the world behind the scenes, some really intelligent, smart people, and we're having some really intelligent conversations. We're not recording them. We're having them though, and we're talking behind the scenes, and we're thinking. We're having debates and thinking, and we're coming up with new ideas, and we're putting our ideas together, and we're trying to figure out how our ideas mesh and where they don't mesh, and we're trying to find the flaws in the system, and we're trying to find the flaws in the pattern of this idea, and anyways, and I'm not the only one that's looking around and talking to people behind the scenes and trying to get a little bit deeper into this, because see, some of these things we have to talk about outside of the public, so that we can have deep conversations that we don't have to worry about stepping on the ninny's toes, or offending anybody by what we say or what we're thinking, so that we can put these ideas out into the ether so that they can actually do some good, because you can't just say anything on YouTube. because, you know, a lot of people go cuckoo clock, you know, lose their damn mind. They get all triggered, you know. I'm running my mouth. Let's look at some pavement light. I said it right there. I know you're like, that fool he just won't shut up by that pavement light. Well, look at it. It's right there. Do you understand that this is hollow under here? Okay, and let me give you a little hint. See that right there? That's called a coal hole cover. You know what that tells me? You know what that right there is? That's a trap door. You know what that is? That's a trap door. You know what that tells me? That tells me this whole sidewalk here is hollow. It's called a vaulted sidewalk. Okay, look, got coal hose covers over here, I'm sure. Yep, right there. Coal hole cover, right there. Coal hole cover. Okay, and the coal hole covers, a little coal hole man, you know, he come up, hold on. He bring Fred up, okay? Fred would come up with his cart, okay? And he pull up and he stop right here, right? And then they dump out the cart and the coal would get on the ground right here, okay? Or right here, okay? They dump it out. Or they'd have a chute sometimes and they would dump it in that hole right there. And then some fool would come in underground here and he'd get the coal and he'd walk it in here in a bucket and he'd put it in the burner, you know, and they burn it for heat and cooking and stuff. And you know, you got pavement light all through here. I saw pavement light up there. Pavement light is important. You got to figure out what pavement light is, what it does, what it looks like. Quick lunch. Okay. I know, I ramble. I can't help it. Got your pyramid symbology there. Savoy. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Nobody. I don't. Okay. Brick Ford Brothers. I wonder if they made bricks. I don't know. We're going to need some more brick manufacturers to count up all these bricks. Got ether antennas all over that sucker right there. There's that two-tone. I believe that this is a technology, this style of, I believe it's called, coin or Coin. I think it's spelled Qoin. Anyways, it's some kind of it's a special type of facade, but I think it has something to do with the ether energy system of the transference of the energy between the bricks or some crap like that. I don't know. It's just my thinking at this time. Creepy critter. I don't know what that is, but very creepy. Could be the laurel leaf of control, maybe. I do not know. Let's see what else we got. Got an arc light right there. Okay, let's get on. Let's get on with this. We got place to go, place to see. Okay, what we got here? This, it's hard to see, but yeah, I could say that's a flat point asterisk, flat Earth asterisk. If you got your vertical, your horizontal, and your X here, so yeah, that's a flat Earth asterisk right there. It's very hard to see, and sometimes they used very nice designs in order to show the asterisks. But that's the symbol I believe represents the flat Earth, the Earth that we live on. It's not a globe, people, and you know, a lot of people don't understand that, and I know that's, you know, really hard to think about or look at, but I suggest that you take the laughing person inside your soul and tell them to shut up and go do a little bit of minimal research on the flat Earth and try to prove it wrong. That's what you need to do. You got your diamond symbology there. Go look into flat Earth. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. Go look into jet fuel hoax. Go look into these things. And you will come up with something. Now, I don't know what you'll come up with because it depends on, that could be the sub rosa. Means keep your damn mouth shut. In case you don't know. Got the dentist. But yeah, I highly suggest going to look at that, because I believe flat Earth is that could be considered a fleur-de-lis, I believe, which is not a symbol of France, just by the way. They said that, but it's not. Anyways, I highly suggest checking into the flat Earth theory and see what you come up with. Good luck. And we got 1910, another Detroit landmark, Ford sales office, Griswold Street. And what do we got here? And there's some more of that corner business. And that's probably brick underneath there, but that would be the way they facaded it. Another bank. They love their banks. Got arched windows. And, these are very much different to build than a flat wood or stone or steel header. So this is a lot more work here than a regular window to install. So that needs to be considered. Not only is it pretty, but it's a lot more work, and it takes a lot more skill in order to do that properly. Okay. And it's a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I know how to install arched window. That's easy. I know how to do that." Yeah, but how many people like you that know how to do that are there in the world at this time with the technology, with the know-how in these areas at this time? I mean, seriously. It doesn't matter if you know how to do it. Who cares if you know how to do it? Okay? Who gives a damn? We ain't talking about you. When we're talking about you, we'll address you. Until then, shush it. Okay? There. Thank you. Phoenician shell. And another Phoenician shell. What else we got? I got some kind of doodad up here. Keystone. Got a Taurus there. And there is Fred. Fred is the horse. In case you're not familiar with how this works, Fred is the horse that built America. And here we have a little electric car. And, oh yeah, sorry, Elon. You didn't get to see your electric car. And, oh, guess what that is? Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. I've never, realized how, important that could be. But, goodness gracious, it's pavement light. More freaking pavement light. It's everywhere in this time frame. And I know you're sitting there going, "Oh, I don't know about no pavement light. There ain't no pavement light in my city." Bullshit. You better look into that, because pavement light was all over. And you know what happened to it? They removed it. It failed. Okay? Look into the old pictures of your town. And even go look around your town. My hometown's Raleigh, North Carolina, and I have walked those streets who knows how many times. Thousands, who knows. And I never saw no pavement light. Well, no damn pavement light in Raleigh, North Carolina. Until I started researching pavement light and found that there was pavement light in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I had walked on it. So, my whole life it was there. Now it's mostly gone now, but it was there, and it still is if you know where to look. And that is definitely a flat earth asterisk symbol on the top of this building, because they want you to know what type of earth you live on. That is a crazy looking building. Anyways, what else we got? Got Ghost Fred there. Got some arc lights, old ether lights. Got some stairs here that we had to add and graze up. Got more pavement light right there. Look at these arches here. Let's see. What are we going to find? Coca-Cola. Get your cocaine. Cocaine sold here, right here. Get your cocaine. Well, I bet you. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. I would have loved to walk into the local drugstore and got me a cocaine-filled Coca-Cola. I bet that would be pretty damn good, getting high on some Coca-Cola. Just saying. Now look at that. Boy, that's Phoenician shell. What? Look at that thing. That's interesting. Not sure what it is, but it's interesting. Laurel leaf of control, Phoenician wave. There's your Tartarian lion. Oh, I said it. I said the Tartary word. Oh my goodness. Oh, Tartaria is going to have a fit. Lord have mercy. The ninnies are going to just go out of crate. They're going to just lose their damn minds. I'm sorry, ninnies. Did I trigger you? Are you feeling triggered yet? Tartarian lion. I said it again. I got like Tartarian Tourette syndrome. That's what it is. That's it. Phoenician shell. Phoenician shell over a Tartarian lion. Just saying. Kind of interesting. Anywho, moving on. And search code 1916, section of lumber curing department. Raw materials for making wooden legs at what might be the Pittsburgh workshops of J.E. Hanger Artificial Limb Company. Okay, a lot of information I need to know. And I like looking at these old manufacturing facilities because you can see a lot of interesting technologies, especially these wheel motors here. I find these fascinating. See this right here? This would be attached over here to this, okay? And you can trace it down. Okay, see, okay, this is a good place to start. See, here's like a grinding wheel or a grinding stone maybe, or a sander. But anyways, there's a motor here that's being turned by that belt. Okay, and that belt then goes up to this wheel system here, and this wheel pulley system is being pulled by this belt here. Okay, and this belt's hooked over here to this motor. Okay, now it looks like maybe this motor is maybe electric, but I'm not sure. 1916, yeah. But anyways, the old ones were supposedly run by steam, and I believe steam is an old world technology. So I think about this. If just imagine, you kind of have to reverse engineer this. If you you had these machines were all over. I could show you a lot of pictures of these, and so here's some more machines being run by. If they're running this machine over here or this machine over here by this pulley system that's being run by this motor, which then at one time was run by, let's say, a steam engine, okay, and let's just say that maybe that steam engine was somehow run by in some way, shape, or form by a free energy, okay, or that there was a free energy device there before the steam engine, or it was, there's basically the point is that some sort of alternative machine or source of power was running, okay, this system, right? My point is that would be a free energy device. It's like old world tech that's been updated and used, or they changed it, or so. I think that this is remnants of the old world, this technology. This is just my thinking. It could be completely bullshit. I don't know. You make up your own damn mind. I'm just telling you what's on my mind. Okay, I'm trying to figure this thing out just like you kind and beautiful folks. So, there. Anywho, but you know what else is interesting? I find this very fascinating. Look at this old ratty workshop, right? But look at the ceiling. Fleur-de-lis. And this is a sheet metal that they would put in stores and things. You could order this. I've got catalogs where you could get this from. I need to do some catalog videos. Yell if you want to see some catalog videos. I hadn't done those in a while. A lot of people seem to like those. Oh, hit the wrong button. But anyways, it's interesting. Why would you put this nice of a ceiling in a manufacturing room? 1926 Ford car at National Museum, a Model T outside the Smithsonian Institution's main exhibit hall, completed in 1910. Big old windows on ground level with keystones, and those are actually going further into the ground than these. So you have a slope here, which is interesting. That's a big old sun bitch right there. Can't see what's going on. Ooh, big old arch, big old dome. Good gravy. That is old world technology. I mean, seriously, look at that thing. That is a giant's quarters. A giant would just hang out there and just live. Anyways, I don't see a whole lot to look at there other than that, so let's move on. And we got Columbia College, New York, the Low Memorial Library in 1897. Shot of Columbia University's Morningside Heights campus. So this is in 1897. That is in 1897. Hello, Chihuahua. My Chihuahua has awakened from his nap. You ain't getting on no UziTube tonight. You cause too much havoc. Ain't putting up with it. Excuse my disruption here. I mean, seriously, look, that's that thing says 1897 on the label. You got to be plumb crazy to believe in 1897 they built that. I don't know. That dog don't hunt to me. I don't know. Let's see. What else we got? Got some hanky-panky going on down here. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, you going back to bed now, I see. Look at those cute little skylights. And notice how it's busted out right there. So you have these nice skylights with a nice little finial on it. That's the little top piece. And then it's busted out on this little crappy house. How weird. A little man back here hanging out. Okay. That looks like ruins of something right there. Strange. Look at this guy. What the hell is he doing? Check that thing out. Whoa. Wow. Man, one time I was going somewhere and we ran into back in the woods, we saw about 10 of those old steam tractors. The original steam tractor. They were freaking huge. Those things were amazing. Oh, there's some Mudflood in case you need Mudflood. Most people are like, Mudflood, what the hell are you talking about? That's it right there. Mudflood. You know, right there. Windows and doors below ground. See how this goes over here? It's going down here, and then the window goes below ground. Okay. Does that look normal? Does that look like the way you build a building? Do you not realize that building goes down? This right here is over here too. Okay. Get in that building. If it's still there today, a lot of times they've already demolished them. Get in there to that building. Go tell me if that thing don't go let's see, 1, 2, or more levels below this part right here. Get back to me. Let me know. Let me know how that works out. Just saying. That looks like windows below ground right there. Probably some doors too. I bet these steps are something we added. That I bet you, Nick, if you got a clear picture of that, I bet you that's a flat earth asterisk right there. But I don't know, I can't prove it. Big old dome. Smokestack ain't probably the smokestack. What else have you guys got? Arched windows right there. That's where you got square windows and then an arched window. Excuse me. I am tired tonight. Somebody, I'm not going to name no names, Streets of Tartaria, kept me up last night. And then I worked all day building a barn shelter, enclosing a barn shelter, I guess I should say, framing it in for a friend. And so I'm exhausted. And now I'm here talking crap on the Easy Tube. Got your mercury ball ether antenna right there. And oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I done run my mouth too fast. Hotel Green, West Building, Pasadena, California. 1900, between 1900 and 1920. I'm sorry. Let me get you a better look at it. I'm sorry I got to talking, running my mouth. Sorry about that. I am tired though. But I wanted to get something out to you people just so you can hear me, once a week, try to run my mouth and tell you a little bit about the Mudflood. They learn you something, learn about it, and enjoy it, and spend time with you. Hang out with you a little bit, watch a little bit of, pictures go around and around in the Vesica Pisces circles. That's your Vesica Pisces right there with your diamond symbology. Got diamond here and a diamond here, and your Vesica Pisces here. Okay, that's the merger of the male and the female into one. It's, very interesting. So sacred geometry. That's pretty right there. I wonder what that means. There's that's Vesica Pisces too. Okay, that's very pretty. Ooh, very pretty. What'd that old Truman say? BEAGS. This is in California. Look at that. That's something else. Look at that old crappy car. You can build that crappy car, but you can build that beautiful building at the same time. Because that adds up. I mean, really, if you get down into it, that really makes sense. Look at that design work. This is a California hotel between 1900 and 1920. That's crazy. Arched windows. Portholes right there. Got a dome. Another dome. Good grief. Ether antennas, mercury balls up top. Maybe a fleur-de-lis right there. Diamond symbology as opposed to below. Wow. You look at a lot of these buildings that at first, there's your diamond symbology there. At first, you look at these buildings and if you don't really pay attention, if you kind of really glance by it, you would really not pay attention to that. Really, there's more there than just a quick glance. There's another diamond symbology there. There's more there than a quick glance can get you. So anyways, very interesting. Wait a minute. Let me go back to that a second. See, there's that vanilla sky business. Okay, see that right there? This picture went on up. See that right there? Follow that? That's how they vanilla skied. I know that I've said this before in past videos, and I don't mind repeating myself because through repetition comes knowledge of things. So this is how they vanilla sky. Okay, that's how it's done. See that right there? Okay. There's a great example of it right there. See, there's a negative. Okay, we got what is a trolley track. Okay, and they've scratched off the negative, and it does that. So anyways, learn a lot from these pictures like that. Hotel St. George, Brooklyn. Okay, 1905. Okay. Alrighty, what do we got here? Might be a coal hole cover there, I would say. It's interesting right there. That looks like something off a camera where they would push the little thing. I don't know. What am I talking about? Maybe not. It just kind of reminds me of something that I saw on a camera. I don't know. Oh, Mudflood window right there. Mudflood window right there in case you need them. I mean, some people come here to look for Mudflood. Look at the facading on that building right there. Let's go on up. See, I think we added these horse shit flagpoles there. Good group just keeps on going up. Okay, let's see what's. Okay, now these folks know how to get some ether out of the air. They just put up about 40 or 50 and then they got it covered. No problem. These represent the torus. Okay, that's our energy field system that's surrounding our flat earth existence here. There's those interesting corners. I believe are a technology. That's an interesting awning. Big old pillars there. And we got some weirdness here. You got a Turkish bath. I think Turkish baths are suspect. I think they need to be looked into more. If anybody's interested in going and deep diving a Turkish bath. Jared Boosters, where are you at? That's something you would unflush. I know how you operate. You'd find you a Turkish bath and you get to the whole bottom of a Turkish bath. I know you would. And look at that. Right there. A black man. Can you believe that? They pictured a black man. I mean, that's just amazing. Because that's one thing they just did not want you to photograph was a black man. These are so rare. No, I was really looking at this mud flood here. And then I decided to talk a little smack. Poor fella. I wish we had more pictures of these people. These stupid ass white cameramen. Probably the only ones that could afford a camera. Anyways, look, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. What the hell kind of building is that? Mr. Contractor, explain that, please. Please, get back to us on that. What is this shit? Seriously. Look at barber pole right there, and right there you got an underground. See that right there? Okay, I got it figured out. Took me a second. You know what gave me the clue? That barber pole. That barber pole gave it away. I done figured it out because of your barber pole messing. Okay, I got you figured out. Watch. See this right here? This business right here we built. Okay, see that little box right there with the windows on it and everything? We built that. Okay. I'm going to tell you how I know that, because that's a barber pole right there, okay? And you see that right there, okay? That's stairs. And that right there, that's a door, okay? That's a door going down into a barber shop. And we added that because, well, basically, it's a mud flood building, and we took it over and utilized it with its portholes, its arched windows, big old arched doorways. Yeah. So that's that. I got some. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought there was something about this picture. Let's see. Hotel St. George, booking certain blah, blah, blah. Plus a ghost or two in this time exposure of the hotel's Clark Street facades. This Brooklyn Heights landmark, which by the 1930s was New York's largest hotel, with 2,632 rooms in a complex of buildings spread over a block, started with the 10-story dark brick structure completed in 1885. After more than a century, it was destroyed by fire in 1995. The adjoining white building with the flagpoles designed by Montrose Morris in the 1890s still stands. Okay, so let me read this again. But the Brooklyn landmark, by which 1930s New York's largest hotel, So this was the largest hotel in Brooklyn. No, New York's largest hotel. So they're saying this is Brooklyn or New York's largest hotel. Oh, that's interesting. And it was destroyed by fire. Okay, I don't know. Somebody have to flush that out more if you're interested in that. I just thought that was interesting, so I put that in there. Okay, Indianapolis, Indiana, 1907. Union Traction Company, Union Terminal Building. Okay, that's a big one. Okay, and that is pavement light, right? The whole front there is pavement light, right? This dark line right here and this dark line right here are encasing the pavement light. That's all pavement light. Okay? I know, it's hard to tell, but I'm telling you that's pavement light. That is pavement light. No doubt. Hands down, 100%. Trust me, I'm a professional pavement light seer. I know these things. Pavement light is like my thing. I know it. I got it. There's Pooper Scooper Man, I believe. Looks like Pooper Scooper Man. And we got some kind of little dinky trolley. Oh, that might be the mail trolley. Okay, let's get down here, see what's going on. Got an eagle sitting on a ball. Eagle represents the phoenix. In case you that's a big old girl right there. Look at that thing. Damn, that fat lady has already sung. Oh, Lord. That thing's huge. What is that thing? Damn. That's a big thing right there. Okay. There's another eagle on a ball. Eagle equals phoenix. Just saying. So this is interesting right here, you know. So this is very interesting. Okay, here's just an observation from old Beags, okay. See several things. Number one, this eagle is here, and this eagle is here, okay. And this here looks like it goes with this here to me in a way, shape, or form. But what I believe in my thinking here at this is on the fly here now. We ain't scripted here. There ain't no script. If there was a script, I wouldn't be doing this. Ain't no damn script here. I'm just saying that I'm going by the seat of my skivvies. Okay. I think it's possible we built this structure here, this A-frame, steel framed, canopied barn structure for the trolleys here. Okay. Obviously the trolleys go here. They go going in the trolley. Okay. Little trolleys go here. Okay. Now, if the okay, hold on a second. Excuse the interruption. We had a Chihuahua had to go out and do a patrol emergency, and now I'm back. But anyways, so this structure here, I believe we built because this is underground and mud flooded here. Okay, so it's interesting that these train tracks are on this level because they wouldn't have been on this level. So they added these later or dug them up and brought them up to higher, which is interesting. But it's like you look on this side and this building is old and over here is old and over here is old, okay? But then you look right here in the middle of the two, even though they're joined, okay, technically they're touching, there's no break, okay? They're separate. They're separate time frames. You're looking at old world and new world in one picture there. Just my opinion. That's my 2 cents for what it's worth. That's boss man right there. Okay, he's going to work doing the boss manning. Get your cigars. And this is a lift here that goes into the underground. You got this big old structure here, thing that goes down and goes down into the ground on a lift. They had elevators, little old ether lights right there. Let's go on up this building here. Got some more brick here. Need to count this brick, please. Old brick counters. Look at that. Big old arches. Arches within arches within arches. Boy, look at the detail up there on that cornice. Oh my goodness gracious. I got your lions. And I just can't remember those lines that, man, what do they represent? Something about was it Taco Bell? No, that ain't it. Walmart? No. They represent something to do with some kind of old country, I believe, named Tartaria. That's it. Tartaria. Or Old World. Or some daggone country that was wiped off the face of our freaking planet, and its ether antennas and its Tartarian lines all over the place. Okay? You got some kind of face up here. I wonder if that's the Phoenician lady on top of the line. But I mean, you know, look at that right there. What is going on right there? They wiped off the face of the earth a civilization that we were never told about in school. Woman in uniform. I mean, you got to wonder why they would completely erase an entire civilization of people. What's up with that? What did they do? They did something so horrible they never wanted you to know. That's some kind of critter right there. Might be could be an eagle. I don't know. Eagle being a phoenix. That is a big old arched doorway. And see, we would modify this. Okay, the original door would have been bigger. Okay, it would have been up here, you know. And we modified it so that we could have a door that we could handle. Because, you know, it's a big door for us tiny little midget people to be opening and closing. Okay, we wanted a little tinier door. Little misty, I don't know, I can't read it. Little minister. What is that? Oh, you got your Tartarian owl here. Okay. There's your Coca-Cola, excuse me. A little Freudian slip there. I wonder if that's a Sub Rosa there, up under there. Wow, that's a big building. Those awnings we would have added, because see how the awnings just absolutely look like crap compared to the rest of the entire structure? That's because we did that. Kansas City, Missouri, 1906, Jackson County Courthouse. Okay, so this is something we need in order to do some courthousing. It's very important that we look absolutely ridiculously, you know, that's boss man, like, you know, that we are high on the hog. We spend all our tax dollars on buildings of this stature because, you know, maybe, just maybe, the queen wants to come and stay here. That's what it is. They wanted the queen to come and stay in our courthouses and our state capitals and our libraries and our post offices and all these things. So they made them so elaborate so that just in case she wanted to plop her fat ass down for the night, she could do that. Because she had, you know, certain requirements. That's it. That's what it is. This guy's looking down Mudflood hole. He's like, man, we ain't never going to be able to cover this up. Look at them Mudflood windows right there. I mean, seriously, look into your heart, okay, and tell me that right there makes sense. And see, it's been there all your life, and you've never thought about it. I didn't. I've seen that before and just ignored it, because it's like, what do I know? You know, you look at something like that, and you're like, well, what do I know? Somebody built it. Oh, yeah. Well, what do I know? They built it for a reason. What do I know? Why would they put it underground? What do I know? Who the hell am I to say they shouldn't have done that? Well, you know, pull your head out of your ass. Then you'll know why. Okay? It don't make sense. Okay, ether finials up here, ether antenna. Okay. This looks like some sort of tech right here. I don't know. It might be part of the heating and cooling system. I mean, we can ignore a lot of things in our world. No doubt. We have the ability to stick our hand right on in the sand, stick our tail in the air, and there's a dog. Oh my goodness, you don't see that much. And see, this is crap here. Look at the dirt level here. Why would you build? This just doesn't even make sense. Why would you build this building that obviously goes below ground? I mean, you have a room down here with a big ass window, so obviously there's a room below here. Why would you build the building up here, with the windows here, and then bring in dirt and fill it up here at a crappy angle, and then have to put in these steps to get up it? What is the freaking purpose of that? And then you can't even pave the road. I mean, just on top of that, let's just add that little bit of little data to the situation. It's cuckoo clock level. Louisville, Kentucky, 1906 Columbia Building, 4th and Main. No idea where that is, but anyways. Arc light right there. Oh my goodness gracious. Doggone it, more pavement light. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Can anybody see that? Look at the size. Now, I'm not sure. That's weird. That right there looks like pavement light. But what is strange about that is that it doesn't need to be there. You wouldn't put pavement light here. I don't know, that's really weird. It's almost like a scrap of pavement light was put there because they could use it and utilize it for this weird thing here. That's really weird right there. But anyways, that's not even what caught my eye. Look at the size of the curb. Look at that thing. Oh, there's Fred. Fred is the horse that built America, in case you weren't aware. Okay. Paper Box Company. Oh, look, what the hell is going? Look at this is pavement light, right? Look at the step down. Follow the stones and see how they're adding stones as they go down. There's more pavement light right there. Look at how this thing is going down here and stair stepped all the way down. What? I mean, y'all are smoking the good dope to build like that. Mr. Contractor, tell the truth. You're smoking the good dope. It's okay. You can tell us. We already know. We're here to help you. We're here for an intervention, okay? And your coal hole covers that you're trying to cover up. I mean, seriously. That's pavement light right there. Okay? I believe we've put in these output doors here, so I believe the doors were bigger. Okay? I'm just saying. There's more pavement light. And that's weird how that's right. That's pavement light right there sitting against the wall. I wonder if this goes in this space here is like a panel or something. Okay, I don't even know. What is going on here? That's so weird. What a weird picture. We got kegs over here. Okay. Got prism glass right here. That's prism glass. Okay, that's goes right along with the pavement light. Got your Taurus. Okay. Oh, there's just so much to look at. Wow, look at the brickwork. Wow. It's just beautiful. Wow, look at that. man, for a human to have that much skill and talent is impressive to me. I really find that impressive. That is art. Check out that sucker. Look at that thing. What is that? Oh, we definitely installed this sign. That's definitely something we can handle. We definitely did that, no doubt. Mr. Contractor got that job. Let's see what else we got here. La-di-da. Wow. That, man, I just can't get over these columns right here. That is triple columns right there of rounded brick. I just can't. Oh, man. Gosh, that would be hard to make. I really think that would be hard to make. I don't know. I'm not a brick mason. There's just so much going on down there. Okay, moving on. Can't take it. Lower Manhattan, 1903, Hanover National Bank building, New York City. And what are we gonna find? Like a portal and big arched windows. More portals, big arched windows again. This is a lot going on in 1903. I mean, what the hell's they got going on with this thing? What is this thing? I mean, my goodness. Look at this thing. I mean, dang. Big old cupola. Maybe that's part of it. What in the world, man? Seriously? This is 1903. You people are like right out of the Stone Age and you're building like this. I mean, what? Well, what? No. What the hell is this? And I tell you what, if you do this, if you do this research, you'll know that these reactions that I'm doing here are real, because you're doing this yourself as you're looking and finding these type images. You'll look at these windows below ground right here, and you'll see these buildings, and you'll literally start talking your screen like the screen's fault. The screen's at fault here. Like, your screen's broken. How can the screen be showing you such incredible architecture? Portals, more portals across here. God, I don't even know where to look. This is just stupid eye candy. Man, this is hard to look at after working hard all day. I mean, good grief. What the world? I mean, oh man. Just too much. I mean, I thought we were high tech in my generation. I thought that looks scrubbed to me. Like they took a symbol off that, like it's a scrubbed cartouche. Pyramid symbology. Wow. Oh man, I don't even know what do you say about that? I don't even know. I can't. Luna Park, Pittsburgh, 1905, one of several amusement parks of the era that went by the name. The most famous being at Coney Island at Wright, the park's Scenic-torium. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that means. Some kind of craziness. Why don't they just say some kind of craziness? Look at these weird plants up here in a Taurus. Okay, that's strange. Okay. That's odd. Or that is. Mystic River. So it must be a boat ride of some sort. Some kind of tower there. We have a big ass cathedral in the background, because That's making sense. A pagoda. That's interesting. Pagodas must have been a Luna Park thing. I don't know what pagodas have to do with trolley parks, American theme parks. I don't know. Very interesting. And I'm having flashbacks here of going to Epcot now. It just reminds me of Epcot because they had the same thing. That's kind of odd. I don't know that they would have that same type of amusement. What are you looking at, man? What? What? What you want? Tartaria. I said it. What you got to say? Nothing. You got a whole lot of nothing. Boater hat. Nothing. Bowler hat. Nothing. A trip to Rock Avenue, I guess. Rock something. I don't know. There's a big old gazebo, looks like. Gazebos are important. I'm not exactly sure what the hell they were for. I think it's very possible there was some sort of technology in these things and they removed it. It would actually make those make sense. Get your photos. There's the Scenic-torium, wherever the hell that is. Next to the rifle range. Because I go to the rifle range at a amusement park. I mean, that just looks like Tesla coils. What the hell, man? Good night. Well, good night to you too. I don't even know. This is such a weird. I don't even know. What do you say? March 1918, National Theater on E Street in Washington, D.C. Okay. So it's like that. And we got stairs that we would have added to go up because right here you can see it is a Mudflood building with a barber pole. Are you joking? You have to be kidding me. Oh, let's get our hair cut underground because that makes sense. Another underground drop down here. Okay, design majors. Does that make sense? Okay. Imagine you're an architectural student, okay? You're in college, you're an architectural student, and you design a building with that right there on it, okay? And you hand it in as for your class project, and you're going to show your architectural professor that you can draw a good architectural design and building, and you're gonna hand that in. That's what it's gonna look like. And you know he's gonna hand you your ass. He's gonna hand you your ass because he's going to put an F and his foot up your ass for being a dumbass. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just telling you. So don't do that. Shoe shine parlor. Dairy lunch. Dairy lunch. Okay, that's odd. Maybe Sub Roses there. Whole bunch of them. Basically, really keep your mouth shut. That's weird how those twos are two-tone there. Look at the arch right there and the brickwork. Man. New National Theater as opposed to the old National Theater. And something was removed out of that. You tell me what. Ether and look at that ether finial right there, bringing in the ether. Interesting stuff. Big arched windows. Okay. What are you? Oh, we definitely got the sign up there and did that. Definitely, because that sign goes with that building. New National Theater. Does that look right? That don't look right. There's those damn ball things. What are those ball things? Come on, somebody figure that out. Look at that Etherphenial. Good grief. Scrub cartouches there, I believe. Man. Okay, going up, going up, going up. Let's see what's going. And that's interesting right there. Okay. Moving on. Memphis, Tennessee, 1907, Union Depot, Calhoun Street. And what we're going to find? Hey! A black fella! How about that? Good for you, man. They actually took a picture of you. More fellas! Hey, dudes! That's awesome. And that is a woman in uniform. And I believe fire hydrants are old world. And that's a big-ass archway. Seen that same style all over. See, I can't even tell you how many times I've seen that same style. Now, at this point, a lot of intricate detail there. Interesting brickwork there. This building looks like it's been through, it is really weathered. Could be a Phoenician wave there. Got a tile missing on the roof. Tile looks a little rough. This building's seen some action. Oh my. Now that is a Etherphenial right there. Hello. I ain't seen one of them before. Little finials there. There's another one of them doodads. Man, that is an ether sucking device right there. That's a weird design. Very strange. Look how crappy those awnings are. Look how, I mean, seriously, we can make this amazing thing right here, yet the best we could come up with for an awning is that piece of shit. I mean, come on. I mean, that just don't even make sense. And that is what? Let me hear you. The horse that built America. That's what that is. Just saying. All these horses are. You want to know the truth? Don't tell Fred that. They say the horses built America. Horses. Excuse me, in railroad tracks. Yes, we have railroad tracks at this time. Yes, I know. I already know this. And guess what? You already know this. And you already know that I know this. Because it's obvious. Okay? So when I say that the horse that built America is the horse that built America and he moved all this material, I'm repeating myself here, I know. But I'm not saying that the horse moved every piece of everything. No. They used rail, obviously. You know, you'd have to be a blind man not to realize that. But that's the official story, okay? What I'm telling you is, that's a lie. We didn't build this, okay? So start with that premise that, you know, it didn't happen like that. Anyways, New York, 1905, funeral procession on Mott Street. That's the funeral procession, obviously. But I want to get down here into the meat. See the coal hole cover right there. And these are pavement light. And these are great systems that were used prior to the pavement light. And they found they were really a dumb idea. And that's pavement light. More grading there. Entrance into the underground. There's a step there. This guy's gonna fall face first in that plate glass window. More pavement light. Could be pavement light there and there and there, going all the way up here. There's another underground entrance right there. Another underground entrance right there. That's Boss Man. And another underground entrance right there. They're all up and down here. All over the place. Okay, I'm sorry. We got to get in here and check something out. Right there. That's Fred. Fred is the horse that built America. And the twins are right here. They're Fred's girlfriends. And there's Mrs. Fred. That's Wilma right there. And that's her cousin Betty. Anybody catching the Flintstones theme here? I don't know how this got started, but anyways, here we are. Okay, Chinese Japan novelties. Wing Tong Wong Dong. Here we go. All right, let's see. What the hell, man? There's your phoenix. Yep, that's very phoenixy too. Got you a dragon. Interesting. There's a flat earth asterisk right there. Okay. In case you need that. There's another one. There's another one. In case you need more. They want you to know what kind of world you live in. Okay. There's arches right there. Look at that brickwork right there. I believe we added these fire escapes right here. I think that that's us. Just personal opinion. And opinions are like tail holes, and everybody's got one. Sun symbology. Got more dragons. The fish. Got that fish symbology there. Port Arthur. Those are interesting right there. Chinese restaurant. More dragon symbology. Da 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 da. The wooden horses is just dolled up. What's that thing right there? That's weird. Da 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 da. A lot to look at here. Get kind of lost. Some kind of interesting symbology there. And there. Wow, look at the top of this building. Good gracious. That's weird looking. There's another wild top. And it's brick, you know. Yep. Everything's facaded. If we really could see all the brick in our world, I think it'd be like really eye-opening. I mean, this fella is just totally decked out. That's somebody's coffin rolling down the road. I mean, that is basically Huggy Bear the pimp rolling down the road right there. He is pimping in death. Look at that sucker. Yeah, I don't think the crosses was there. I don't believe. Oh, that's pavement light right there. I can spot pavement a mile away, pavement light a mile away, and a wind going the opposite direction. Got a barbershop pole there. That means there's probably an underground right there. Of course, we all know already know there's underground because you look at the other side of the road, and you got underground. So if this side of the road's got a depot underground, you look at the other side of the road. That could be a coal hole cover there. That's suspicious right there to be pavement light within the coal hole cover, within the cover. But it's hard to say because it's in the middle of the road. It would be very rare to see that, but it could be. It's what it looks like. So walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, talk. It's probably duck. I'm just saying. October 1905, the new Montauk Theater in Brooklyn at Livingston Street. I didn't say it right. and Hanover Place. That's a pretty little building. Box office. There's Boss Man. Definite, absolute, 100% Boss Man right there. In case you need to see him. There's that interesting side pieces there. I think it's very interesting how they used to crate everything when they shipped it. We would have added these fire escapes, all this horse crap fire escape business here. A lot of brick there. That looks like our handiwork right there. Definitely. These are suspect where they're bricked in the centers of the circles, which could have been portholes. You got your diamond symbology, your as above, so below. More as above, so below here. Maybe a Phoenician scale, scale symbols, maybe. Flat Earth asterisks right there in case you need that, in case you need to know what, kind of world you're living in. Could be the Phoenician lady within fish scales there. It's interesting. Arc light. More of those scaly thing doodads. Ooh, God. That's a wild door right there. Okay. There's Pooper Scooper Man in case you're looking for the Pooper Scooper Man. Of course, as soon as I start joking about the Pooper Scooper Man, nobody gives a damn about the Pooper Scooper Man anymore. Funny how that works. Flat Earth asterisks right there again, because they want you to be able to know where you are for sure. You need to know. You need to know. Did I get over here and see these Mudflood windows? No, I did not. My goodness. I don't know. Philadelphia Post Office, big city hustle and bustle. Okay, 1900. Damn, that's post office. Good grief. Where's the Pony Express pull up? Where in the hell does the Pony Express pick up the mail? I don't understand. There's Fred. Fred is the horse that delivers the mail. I'm just saying. There's a lot of ghost folk around here. Good grief. Where do you look? I don't know. Oh, Mudflood. Oh, good grief. Yeah, because that makes a lot of sense right there. We're going to build a moat around the post office in case the people rise up and decide to steal the mail. We don't have to worry because we have a moat around our post office. And now we have balls on top of our buildings over here. And that looks weird. Okay, and that's very interesting, kind of ethery ticker looking. Big old portholes, pyramid symbology, ether antenna, blah, blah, blah. Taurus, keystone, blah, blah, blah. That is big, big old building. There's pavement light right there, and right there, in case you need pavement light. That's a good way to round out a big-ass Tartarian building. Oh, I said the word again. My goodness. Oh, man. That's what I'm going to do. I got it. Beagle, I got it. We're going to get a swear jar, and we're going to write Tartaria on the side of the swear jar. So every time I say the word, I'm going to have to put $1 in the kitty. Matter of fact, every time I say the word Tartaria, you all put $1 in the kitty. And when it's filled to the top, send me an email and I'll give you an address to send it to. We'll donate it. What do you think about that? Let's donate it all to who? Who are we going to donate it to? Let's see. Let's find a worthy cause. And looks like a scrub cartouche up there. Porthole. Who we gonna give the kitty jar to? I'd like to know so I can give you the information to see the portholes over here on the side and the pyramid And just for good measure, that must be a Tartarian light bulb. See, I can laugh about it. Why not? It's pretty funny, I think. I mean, dang. Look, seriously, that's a effing post office, people. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 1905, Hotel Flanders. Okay, lady in uniform, another lady in uniform, ghost people. Okay, there's pavement light right there. You know how I know that? Because I study pavement light very closely. And that's how I know. There's an unscrubbed cartouche. That's interesting. Or it was added. I don't know. Very interesting, though. There's a scrubbed cartouche. That is really kind of weird. Very strange. I don't know. That's very weird. Okay, well. Okay. There's Fred right there, the little legs of Fred. Fred has sexy legs. And we built this little horseshit outcropping door thingy so we can have a smaller door because our little midget selves can't get in the door. I mean, whoa, man, seriously. Architectural students, here's a good place to start learning how to be a real architect. Because that crap you're building today ain't going to cut it. That looks like the knight without the body in it. Scrubbed cartouche. Wow. A lot going on. Wow. Ether antennas on top. I think we added these sideways flagpoles. That's just an opinion. Flagpole antenna up there. That could be a lion right there. Hard to tell. Kind of hard to tell. I think it's a lion. Not sure. Either way, I'll say Tartaria. Tartaria! Put a dollar in the kitty bagel. We gotta determine who to send all this kitty dollar to. See right there's an underground entrance right there. See that little gate door right there? You got the fence here. That means there's steps right here. You go down into the underground. Well, you know, it's all right here in front of us. We built these outcrops so we can, you know, have a way to get into buildings without having to open a big ass giant person made door and windows underground under here, right here, in case you need those. I mean, some people come here when they want to see some Mudflood. Well, I done showed you Mudflood. What else do you want to see? You want to see some fancy brickwork? I'll show you that too. I don't mind. How about an ether antenna? How about that? You want that? How about another one? Okay. You want some more? I mean, man, I just don't know. I just giving it away here. Okay. Richmond, Virginia, 1905. Main Street from 11th. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we're going to find in here. There's Fred and Wilbur, and they're hanging out. Okay, and they got their buddies coming back here. Must got a heavy load. Heavy load. And that's pavement light. In case you don't know what that is, pavement light, pavement light, pavement light. And it goes all up here. And then you got this right here. I mean, come on, really? Seriously? And look at the underground right here. That is an open underground to the underground. That's insanity. There's another one. Okay? They've covered all this up, y'all. These are very few and far between at this point. But at one time, these things were everywhere. More pavement light. They sold a crap ton of pavement light. I ain't even gonna joke. Pavement, somebody made it big in pavement light. You see the flow of the mud coming down the hill there. Ether antenna, ether antenna, ether antenna, ether antenna, and ether antenna. Oh, another ether antenna, excuse me. Almost missed one, but I didn't. Got some technology up here on the top. Good grief, what is that? What in the heck what is that? Ben and Jerry's. Oh, berries. Oh. Look at that. Seriously. Okay. I mean, arched windows, I mean, seriously? That is just intense. We don't build like this. It's not our MO. That's boss man right there. Taking care of the boss man. That's coal hole cover right there. Taurus symbol right there. Arched windows over there. Okay. I don't know. And San Francisco earthquake, aka do attack, and fire, aka do attack. April 18th, 1906, looking up California Street from Sansom Street. At the top of the hill is the Fairmont Hotel. Okay, alright. You got your third rail trolley track system here, which is interesting. I find another thing interesting is that you have two different gauges of railroad track here. You got the wide here and then a narrow. That's an interesting thing. Huh. Yep, this is what a do attack looks like, y'all. Wow. They had to get rid of San Francisco. San Francisco was just off the hook. The detail was just too much for them to explain. See, all that's brick. Isn't that amazing? You just don't think that that is brick, but it is. It's brick. It's brick, brick, brick. Brick counter, we need to count on the bricks. There's the Phoenician lady. Look at all them faces. I mean, these things are just, these buildings are just incredible. And we burned them to the ground because we didn't want to know. That's probably a wind catcher right there at their antenna. We didn't want them to know. Brick, brick, brick. It's all brick. Does your head hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Got your ether antenna. Check out old Rome. I mean, God, I mean, that don't just look like Rome. But it's not, it's brick. Fooled you. Let's see. God, look at that hill. That is just insanity. Who would build like on this thing? I mean, seriously, there's a wind catcher. Those are weird. That's very weird right there. I haven't seen that before. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a... Okay, alright. I dumbass. Okay. It's a fireplace. Yeah. It's a, well, that's weird. What the hell? You got a fireplace here, fireplace, chimney, fireplace. See, this could go here, but where's this go? I mean, it didn't fall down, did it? Maybe. I don't know. It's definitely not the weirdest fireplace situation I've seen. They would run fireplaces back then that weren't fireplaces, so they didn't have fire going on, which it wasn't a problem. But they ran them all kinds of angles through houses, around windows. I've got I've got some urbex videos I've got to share with you guys, because some of the things those urbex guys get into is amazing. This brick, see how that looks facaded, or looks like stone? It's all brick. Everything's brick, 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 brick. That's why we need to know the count on the bricks, so we can count it up and basically prove that this is horseshit. There's some more of that stove business or fireplace business. Okay, so throughout all this fire, we have a American flag that just survived, or somebody crawled up here and hung that American flag for what purpose? I don't know. Arched windows. Anyways, that's very interesting. Moving on. The Belle Isle Park Aquarium in Detroit, 1905. Its cavernous spaces and glass viewports afforded aquatic life a fascinating peek at the bipedal terrestrial creatures known as Homo sapiens. Whatever. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I just thought this thing was freaking weird. I mean, you got a fountain, which I believe fountains are old world technology, in the middle of this weird room, and you got this right here radiator that is old world tech, I believe. I mean, look at an old radiator. Really look at them and look at the detail on them, and tell me why they put so much detail on those radiators. They're ridiculous. I don't know what this room is. This is a crazy ass room. I don't even know what to say about this. This got a spittoon. That's something you don't see much anymore. I used to know this, or I met this 90-year-old woman, well, a few times. But anyways, she was 90 years old. I remember. She's dead now. She's long dead. She pushed daisies 20, 30, 30, 40 years ago. So, I don't know. Long time ago. 40 years ago, probably. Anyways, doesn't matter. She's dead. Anyways, this woman, she could sit, and on the other side of the room, in her living room, she had a spittoon, and she'd sit there and chew tobacco. And she grew up on a tobacco farm. But anyways, she sit there and chew tobacco, and she would spit that, and she'd hit that spittoon every time on the other side of the room. Damn thing was good 10 feet away from her. And she'd pop that thing across the room, and just, yeah, ding, ding, ding. That old woman, she killed me. I don't even know. Minneapolis Public Library, 1900 to 1906. This 1884 Romanesque revival building, designed by Long and Keys, I don't know how to pronounce it, was raised in 1950s and is now a parking lot. Thank freaking God. I needed another parking lot. I needed somewhere to park my horse. I'm so glad that they tore this piece of crap down, because this is a travesty to anybody that knows architecture and design and history. I mean, it is just absolutely unacceptable construction from my view. And I think my view is the view that matters, because anybody that thinks this building is worth saving is just full of horse shit. And that's my opinion. And everybody's got one, and that is mine. And that's Fred, the horse that built America. And that is a Tartarian style old world big ass building in Minneapolis, 1884. Okay? Because that makes sense. Windows below ground. They're right there, in case you need them. Just saying. Look at that big old door right there. Oh, a castle. I didn't know they had a castle. Oh, yeah. Etherpenial. Hey, what the hell is this thing? And that glass is crazy looking. Design work. What a... That is just strange. Venetian wave, maybe? Let's see. Look at that right there. That's very odd. I mean, I know it's not, but it looks like solar lights, or solar panels. Solar lights. I told you I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But I enjoy this. I look forward to doing this. What is that? Is that a little midget person? What is that? Hi, little midget person. I don't know. Okay, look at that door. Like, does that... We added these doors. These are our horseshit. But look at that column thing. That's just weird. Look at those old houses in between that big building. Some kind of creepy statue here. Okay, I'm creeped out. Moving on. Some fool got up there and chiseled public library in there. This is a very Moorish style building. Okay. Anyways, that is cool. That's really cool. Washington, 1924 Wilkins Building, 8th Street. Okay. And we've got a third rail trolley system here. That means that it underneath here it had a cable. At one time they had a cable that pulled it, and other times they had an electric contact down here that would run. Jared Boosters did a video on this that was really good, so go check out Jared Boosters. I like old Jared Boosters. I like giving him props. I mean, I know it's kind of weird. He's like, you know, a Jedi master now, and you know, he's got like a billion cajillion subs, and I've got like a few. But like he's got good chops, and I like to you know, shout out people that I believe have good chops, because I think it's important for us to support this community, and when we find people like, you know, that do really good job, we should support them. So anyways, that's a coal hole cover in case you need that. That's a trap door into the underground, and there's an underground right there, and that's normal, people. That's normal because that's how you build a building. I mean, because we think we should have to walk upstairs to get into a building, and we also feel we should have to walk downstairs at the same time to get in the same building because, well, we think that's the way to do it. This is ventilation into the underground. I don't know, it's just, it's ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. We chiseled this in there. These are always suspect to me, this V instead of the U. That's just a personal suspect thing. I don't know. And what else is suspect is this concrete right here. Looks like it might have had pavement light at one point in it. Very interesting. And that is a flat earth asterisk right there, in case you need to know what kind of world you live in. Got stairs going up, stairs going down, stairs going down, stairs going up, all to get in the same building. And I mean, then we build horse shit like this. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm not saying take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Okay. Go, that BEAGS guy is a straight cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Nutty Butters. Okay. And then go and try to debunk what I'm saying here. Okay. Seriously. Use your head and try to think this through and ask yourself, does that make sense? I'm telling you, I feel it doesn't make sense. I feel that we didn't build it. We didn't design it that way. But to you, what does it matter to you? It doesn't matter what I think. Use your own nut. Use your own nut, you know? Use that nut up inside your head. The old peanut. But, I mean, just think about it. Use your head. Use your own thinking. Phoenician wave. Okay? Use your own thinking. Don't use mine. It's my thinking. You can't have it. That's a scrubbed cartouche. I mean, seriously, I'm just giving you ways to look at the world a little bit differently and see that there's lions all over, the world and in America where we have no lions. However, lion was a symbol for what? Anyone? Bueller? Tartaria. Put $1 in the kitty. I know you said it with me. Go on, put $1 in that kitty. Anywho, moving on. Got Washington, 1930, Franklin School Building exterior, 13th Street Northwest. Basically a castle in Washington, D.C. Just saying. Big old arched windows and doors. Going up, it's on a mudflood plain, obviously, because see how high it is here? See how high it is here? And then that sucker goes down in the ground. I'm just saying, you get down in that building, you're going to find out it goes into the ground. That's interesting. That's interesting. Reminds me of fractals. Whoa, look at all those little arches. Oh, goodness. Finials, ether fencing, big old ether antenna, flag on a flagpole. Oh, my goodness. Flagpoles aren't flagpoles. It's kind of got a Moorish look to it. Usually more rounded. Looks like a Phoenician shell there. Man, those are weird. Very interesting. Arched windows. Wow, look how that window goes up and down. That's cool. I like that. That's neat how that's really cool. That's highly techly done there. I like that. That was a word I made up. Look at that door. Look at the size of that door. That's a big door. Oh yeah. That's a big boy door right there. Just saying. Alright, moving on. Washington, D.C. Kendrick Harrison Furniture Company went next door to this slightly spooky circa 1922. Okay, anyways, this is an old storefront. I don't really care what's in the store in this case. I don't really think there's anything that interesting that I want to see. But anyways, what I really wanted to show you was you got pavement light here with a coal hole cover with the pavement light in it right next to the store. I just thought that was a very interesting thing. And I gave it a little color just to give it a little splash so you could see it kind of in a different way. I don't know, just another way to say it. Anyways, we got Washington, D.C., circa 1915, Department of Justice building at 1435 K Street Northwest. And let's get in there and look. And we got somewhere over here. That's going to be Mudflood right there. Mudflood, 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 Mudflood. Mudflood, 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 Mudflood. Okay? Did you get it? Got it. Good. And that is a flat earth asterisk right there. Okay? Just in case you need flat earth asterisks. And if you want more mudflood over here, more mudflood over here, mudflood over here. Because basically the world has been mud flooded. And it was not done by volcanoes raining down ash. That's primitive thinking. So I've heard that recently, and no, ash did not cover in a uniform level worldwide. So you're going to have to think harder than that. And ash doesn't flow downhill. I mean, come on, we got to think harder than that. That's not how it happened. And I know there's people out there that believe this volcanic ash theory, and we need to put that to bed because it's not right. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. And again, to reiterate, opinions are like assholes. And this is Washington, D.C., 1918. Pension Office Interior. This former repository of Civil War veterans' pensions records is now the National Building Museum. Okay, let me read that one more time because I think this is very interesting. This is in 1918. This is the Pension Office Interior, the former repository of Civil War veterans' pensions records. Okay? This is a repository. I'm going to read this again. This is a repository for Civil War veterans' pensions records. This is a records building for Civil War veterans. This thing that you're looking at. I'm just saying. There's the records. And that's the. What the? I mean, come on. Have we got a fountain? I mean, look at the size of this dude right here. Dude, look at these sapsuckers right here, okay? All right, like you got them in your head, and then compare this dude to this pillar. I mean, what the frick? I can't even make this stuff up. Look at the Taurus on that thing, and the Sub Rosa. I mean, good grief. This is just, I mean, look at this little niche here. They've taken something out of that, it looks like. It looks like there was something supposed to be in there. Look, what the hell is going on? What is that little thing? I mean, little ladder thingy. What is this thing? You know what this reminds me of in a weird way? And a lot of you are going to agree with this. This is just a horseshit opinion, but that this reminds me of the inside of an embassy suites. I mean, embassy suites aren't nearly this nice. Don't get me wrong, but just how they're designed. That's just my opinion. I've stayed in a lot of embassy suites, and that just reminded me of that. You got your Phoenix there on the floor. I mean, Eagle, excuse me. And I mean, seriously, this is the records. What is this? I mean, this is God's house. That's what it is. It's God's house. God lives here. These guys have literally kicked God out and told him or her or it, the he, she, the whatever it is. Okay, God isn't anything other than God. Okay, God's anything and everything and nothing all at the same time. Okay, but this was definitely God's house. But these fellas decided to kick God out of it. These guys right here, these are the suspects. These are the usual suspects right here. Seriously, what is... I mean, come on. I can't even take it. I can't take it. Washington, D.C., 1922. Star Building from air. Washington Star newspaper building at center is at the intersection of 11th Street, Northwest and Pennsylvania Avenue. Star Building in the center. In the center. Is that the center? Okay. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting picture, so we're going to look at it. Well, I'm going to look at it. I don't know if you're looking at it with me. If you are looking at it with me, then we'll look at it together. How you like that? Look at the arches right there. Seriously? That might be a theater. That's got a very theater look. Gold dust. Got a very theater look to it. That reminds me of man, it reminds me of that Bank in Buffalo. Some reason, I don't know. That, oh man, that looks like a coastal coat. Man, what the world? Look at the Mudflood right here. Mudflood, 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 Mudflood. That's Mudflood. You want to know what Mudflood is? That's it right there. What's Mudflood? That. What do you think it is? Look. Pay attention. Why would you build a freaking moat around your building? Why? Why would you do that? Well, they got basements down there and they got them a root cellar. Does that look like it needs a effing root cellar? Excuse my Swahili. Does that look like it needs a root cellar? That looks like it needs a space shuttle launching pad's what it needs. That's a wind catcher. That catches the wind and shoots the wind through the air through the building and it does, the heating and the cooling. I mean, look at the archways on that. And I bet you dollars to donuts that there's some pavement light down there. I can't see it too good, but I bet you a nickel there is. I got a feeling I could smell some pavement light. I'm telling you right there. That's the Raleigh Hotel right there, which is it's got a very strange history. So something to look into. Somebody's bored, wants to do some research. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. What is going on here? I mean, this is just not our world. Some of it is. Some of it is. We built some of this. Sure. Like that sign. We did that. No doubt. No question. That sign. These Mudflood accesses here, these windows and doors that are below ground, not so much. We basically did not do those. Why would we do those? Why would anybody do those? And okay, let's just say for one moment that some asshole designer or architect or builder or whatever, some contractor, decided to build a building like this, right? Fine. Okay, I'll give it to you. And maybe 100 architects around the world decided to build a building like this with windows and doors below ground. Maybe. Okay, I'll give you that. But why in the world would hundreds of thousands of buildings around the planet Earth be built like this at the same time? Tell me. Okay, this is interesting. Washington, D.C., and this is 1908. And we got flat earth asterisks right there in case you need to know what kind of earth you're on. We got pavement light here. Pavement light is up on here. And that is also ventilation right there into the underground. Got old RCA dog. Got more pavement light right here. Okay. And more pavement light right here. Ventilation there. Got ventilation in the underground right here. Diamond Symbology. Unscrubbed cartouche with he on it. Weird. Okay. And what else we got? That's interesting right there. Very interesting. Looks like scrubbiness going on there. Oh my goodness, that's a lion. Oh man, what do I say here? I can't say that word because if I say that word, then everybody has to put $1 in the kitty. Who we gonna call it? That is a lion from Tartaria, the country of Tartaria. And that is a creepy dude. No, that is a creepy dude. I'm sorry, man. You're just a weirdo. That is creepy dude. Okay. Wow. Okay. That is a Tartarian lion. Just saying. Moving on. Okay. I-13, 13, I-13. Those are building numbers. I'm just playing. I got to joke a little bit. That and I'm tired, so it might be a little bit delirious at this point. And I could make a case that could represent the circumpunct, i.e. the creator. Just saying. That's a flat earth asterisk. Got your vertical, your horizontal, and your X. Just saying. They like to tell you where you're at. I mean, wouldn't you like to know? Okay, now I've got another picture here, and this is the same building, and I don't know how much in the future this is, but the reason I'm showing this picture is that it shows how they've changed it. They've got pavement light here, okay, and they've taken out the pavement light here. We still have ventilation in the underground because we still need that ventilation right here. Okay, we got coal hole cover there. Okay, and we've taken out the pavement light over here. Okay, we got Phoenician shield there. Let's see. There's the circupunk still. Something going there. I don't remember that being there. What a weird little symbol. Let's see. So they've done some change in here. This is something that's very interesting. If you look, when you do research and you research, you got your Tartarian. Drop $1 in the kitty. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe we'll find a orphan train full of kids and give them all a kitty. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to put both pictures side by side for you so that you can do a little comparison. And you can view for yourself. This isn't going to work too good, but you can kind of see pavement light there, and then you move it over, and there's pavement light here, and now there's no pavement light, and there's pavement light here, and then you move it over a little more, no pavement light, and then there's pavement light here, and you move it over a little more, and there's no pavement light, and you can see a little bit how they changed the facade, you know. They do all kinds of stuff. Now this building on the left looks like it stayed the same, and the one on the right looks like it stayed a lot the same. They changed this right here. See, that's gone. All that business there, that's gone. They've changed it. So anyways, it gives you an idea how they change things, and they changed a lot. And we got Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, view of town, confluence of Potomac and Shenandoah. I hope I didn't butcher that. Rivers. Railroad bridge in ruins. Battle of Harper's Ferry, September 1862. And I just thought this photograph was interesting, so I wanted to look at it. And well, I'm driving. If you're driving, then you can look at whatever you want to. And that's that. And what else we got? And we got a bridge here. Blah blah blah. In ruins. And I thought that this was interesting at the angle of the wall here. Okay, you can't see it too good, but you can see it here. See that angle right there? Very Star 40 looking to me. And then you had these weird openings here, which I thought were interesting. A rail track going in there. So I just thought it was interesting. You had this wild tower thing here. Got a wind catcher here. You got all kinds of stuff going on here. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, just crazy stuff. These are all stick frame houses. We built that mess. We like build stick frames. And anyways, you'll notice that this picture, it looks like they were trying to vanilla sky or take something out of it. If you look very carefully, you could see it's not very well done. Almost like it's amateurish. And they have Vanilla Sky'd it. For whatever reason. And it's just strange looking. So that looks weird right there. And I know it's hard to tell. It's complicated to see, but that has been manipulated. So if you look very closely and study this photograph, I think you'll find some things that are just weird. I mean, look at the base here, the foundation of that's just really strange looking. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's built on here. I don't know. It's weird. It's just a strange picture, and I wanted to put it in there to let you guys fumble around with it and see what you think. Anyways, Biggs out.
It's a mystery! It's a mystery wrapped in a riddle inside an enigma! Don't you get it?
Welcome to the underground.
Say woof again! Say woof again!
I've got one that can see.
This is my kung fu, and it is strong.
See you later.